My name is Bull Huber. I'm 46 years old, 5'9", about 275 pounds. I'm a professional arm wrestler and amateur strength athlete. I deadlift, squat, flip tires, do farmer's walk, whatever I feel like doing at any given time, but my main love right now is arm wrestling. I was born in Chicago, Illinois. My father was an Olympic style lifter back in the day. Always very physically fit, and he got me into strength sports. When I was 10 years old, my mom and dad bought me my first official York Olympic weight set. It was 310 pounds. It was under the Christmas tree. And I ordered my subscription to Powerlifting USA and found a contest and decided to train for it. And I had no idea what the hell I was doing. And this is when I was 12 years old. And I lied and said I was 13 because you had to be at least 13 to be in the contest. And I think I squatted 300, deadlifted around 300, and benched maybe in the mid hundreds, 150, 160 at 198 pounds. And this is when I was 12 years old. On my second contest, I was 13. I squatted 400, 405, benched in the mid twos and deadlifted 4 1/4, I believe it was. But I was 16 and I was 275 and I squatted 600, 602, which was a Illinois state record. It might have been a national record. I'm not even sure. I got my squat up to 903 in the contest. I squatted 905 for 5 in the gym. I squatted over 1,000 multiple times in the gym. Not that that means anything, but to me it does. Actually, I started competing, training for strongman in 96. From 96 to 98, I trained. 98 was my first official strongman contest in Iowa. I took 7th out of 20 guys. I competed in strongman for up until 2000. 2000 to 2004, I arm wrestled. But 2004 to 2006, I took a little bit of a break and I just did some cardio and just some light lifting. I just needed a break mentally and physically. I've been competing my whole life and I was getting sort of burnt out, and I joined a very well-known outlaw motorcycle organization, and I was with them for quite some time. In 2009, 2010, I was locked up for a while, and I sort of had an epiphany when I was sitting in the jail cell that this is not where I belong. I just couldn't live that life anymore. So I got back into arm wrestling, entered my first arm wrestling contest, just training with bands and weights for about 6 months, and did okay. I believe I took 3rd right and left-handed amateur in my first show in 2010. Right-handed, I have a partial tear in my right tricep. About a little over a year ago, I ruptured my right bicep almost completely. I do cardio 5 days a week. I work on my grip 5-6 days a week. I arm wrestle. I'm back deadlifting, even though I have another herniated disc. This is my 3rd one, but I work around it. I do core work. I train smart. I don't train as often. With the heavier weights, I go by how my body feels. By any means, no matter how old you are, the older you are, you should never stop training. If there's a poster boy for somebody who should stop, it should be me, with all the injuries I've had and all the surgeries I've had. But I don't know anything else but to compete. And I will not stop competing until I'm dead. You know what? My mother is like, why don't you just stop deadlifting? I'm like, well, you know, if I rupture my disc and God forbid I end up in a wheelchair, I can still arm wrestle and bench. You just got to keep going. My name is Bull Huber, and I am unbreakable. Tell me who you are.